Hey everyone, the Flying Elijah here, and today, as promised, we're going to be unboxing my entire Yu Yu Hakusho collection. And by my entire collection, I mean the original TV series from 1992. All 112 episodes in this, I think 30th anniversary, 25th anniversary? It says on the back, it is the 30th anniversary box set. And we have the original movie. If you can call it that, it's like 30 minutes long. And with this, it comes with the Izo Hakusho. Shit. Yeah, the glue in this isn't very good. Movie and the OVA, Izo Hakusho. And the Poltergeist Report film that was never licensed by Funimation, so it had an entirely different dub, so I've been told. This one's sealed. This one was also sealed, but I unboxed it because I thought I heard a little rattle, but it was fine. So this is everything. This is everything that you need Yu Yu Hakusho. So this one comes with the series, and on the back it says the series and the 2 shots and All for Nothing. Now, I believe one of those, I think probably the 2 shots, was animated in 2018 as like a anniversary. And, they were like new animated scenes by, was it Studio Pierrot, the same people that made like Naruto. Made Yu Yu Hakusho. I think they also made Tokyo Ghoul as well. But, they reanimated it for like 2018 as like a anniversary thing. And, I think one of the scenes was sort of like an animated version of the original manga ending, as I believe the original manga ending was very bad because the creator also created Hunter x Hunter and is also the husband of the Sailor Moon creator, believe it or not, because Sailor Moon anime came out in 92. The Yu Yu Hakusho anime came out in 92. And, she's a big supporter. She's always pushing him to finish his works, but he never did finish Yu Yu Hakusho. He sort of just left it and said, I can't be asked, because he was, I think, struggling from, like, an illness, and he had really severe back pains as well. So yeah, I think every time he does manga now, he has to actually lay on the floor. That's how bad it's gotten. It doesn't stop him making a Hunter x Hunter, though, did it? No, he went, screw it, I'll just do it all over again with Hunter x Hunter, which is on hiatus, but is also now continuing it. I believe it's now continuing Hunter x Hunter. He has his own Twitter account, which goes over 100,000 likes for every time he says something on Twitter. But you wouldn't even know it's his Twitter because it's just random letters and numbers and shit. But, I came across Yu Yu Hakusho because it was on CX. CX were like, we got one in stock. And I went, I've got a voucher. I wonder how much this is gonna cost me. So it was about £25 for the actual set. I think I've already explained it in the previous video. But, I'll see if I can find the receipt. So I'm not going to show you what it says. But, it says it costs £45 with £2.95p postage. I had a £6 voucher, which I got from selling my Guilty Crown Part 1 Blu-ray. Because obviously I've got the collector's editions now. And I've also sold the Part 2 Australian Blu-ray of Part 2 of Guilty Crown, which arrived broken way back then. So I've sold it for like 90p on eBay, so I need to get rid of that. But £6 I got for the actual UK version, as I couldn't sell the Australian version. And £17 I got for both the Parasite and Maxim Deluxe, as I had to rebuy them again just so I could get the little white thing that was included. But yeah, I lost it previously, but I watched the previous video at the very end. I'll go into more detail on that. But £17 for the Parasite, £16 for the £16 for the fucking Parasite the maximum, £6 for the fucking Guilty Crown Part 2. And so 17, 18, 19, 20, £23. So £45 plus £2.95p postage minus £23 will give me £24.95. That's how much I paid for this. £24.95, which is brilliant, as this goes for like £70 to like £100. Few little minor bumps, you know, but for £24.95, I'm so happy. Comes with the sheet as well, which is great. Few discs have surface marks, so I haven't actually watched all of them. I am currently watching the show though. I'm on episode 9, I believe. I've just finished the episode where this guy, he takes on this guy, and he has like a freaking eye on his head and shit. But I just finished the episode where he defeats him. But very clever the way he defeats him. Doesn't defeat this guy because this guy sort of just works alongside him. But a lot of faults with this show so far, only 9 episodes in. The beginning where he dies within like 2 minutes into the show. A spoiler or not spoiler, I mean it's 2 minutes into the show. And within like, I think 3 episodes or so, he's literally back to life again. It's like, oh yeah, just get back to life. Yeah, you kind of need this little golden egg, yeah. And if you manage to hatch it or whatever, bloody blah, then yeah, then you'll be back to life. Yeah, cool. And I'm like, most shows, you can't bring someone back from the dead. But no, Yu Hakusho, you know, it doesn't follow those rules. Anyway, there's a golden egg in one of the episodes, and oh yeah, if you hatch it, if you have a good of heart or you kind of heart, it will hatch and it will, you know, stand by. I'm talking too quick. It will stand by your side and it will, you know, aid you. And if you're, you know, bad of heart, whatever, it will devour you. And then so his friends, and he's in the fire. His body, for some reason, she carries his body around, even though it's deceased, and for some reason it's not rotting. His skin still looks exactly the same, even though he's died. And it's like she's just carrying a deceased body around. His mother was so easy to persuade. I had a dream about him last night. Cool, let's keep his body so that we can't get it cremated. Otherwise he can't return to his old body. And it's really weird. And it's like, oh yeah, by the way, some random geezer throws like this like fire, like something, he attaches something. I don't know, I'm talking too quick. But this guy throws this bottle, I think it is, and it sets fire and the whole house goes alight. And so we never find out. We're like 9 episodes in, maybe later on in the series, but we don't actually find out who set fire to his house. No, doesn't even hint it. I don't know who. Maybe we'll find out later. Maybe we won't. But anyway, she runs into the flames, freaking tries to save him, whatever. She can't, you know, so he's told, oh, by the way, you'll never be able to go back to the human world, you know, as you were if you use this egg to save her. You can either basically use the egg or whatever, you know, if you manage to get it working to save yourself, or you can use it to save her life. But that means you would never come back to the human world as your original form. He's like, screw it, throws the egg into the fire, and then saves her life. And then he's like, oh, by the way, that was just a test. You passed the test. Here's another golden egg. And I'm like, fucking hell, who writes this shit? It's so poorly written. And it's like, oh. And then his teachers are out to get this guy, Kura something or whatever. I'm not good with Japanese names. Anyway, they want him expelled and shit, so they make up rules. You need to get 50 points or something, and you can't fight. That was another episode. And then he possesses bodies of people to aid him into basically helping him get his body back. And even at one point, it even considers this guy kissing him, because that's the only way he can actually get his body back is with a kiss. Like fucking, was that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? You kiss her and she Sleeping Beauty is at it. You kiss her. and then she's back to life and shit and whatever. But yeah, it sort of follows that same story. But anyway, yeah. So Keiko, I think her name is. I just remember her name because of cake. But yeah, brings back to life, and then this geezer is a wolf or something, and then I don't know. He goes into her body, and then she gives birth to him. She's dying, so he has to save her. And then it gets stupid again, where this mirror thing will basically, if you give up your life, we can save the life of another person. Yeah, again, it does the same shit with the golden egg. Oh, you've shown Worthy that you're kind of heart. You know what? I'll just spare her life, and you can both survive. And I'm just like, my God, this writing is shit. And he's still pretty funny though. He's a funny geezer. But yeah, these two start off as villains, but he's like more kind than this guy. I don't know yet. They haven't formed an alliance yet. I guess these two have within the 9 episodes. These two haven't really. He hasn't fought monsters yet because he's not even aware of them yet. But yeah, this geezer hasn't joined alongside yet, man. But as for the actual Yu Hakusho, everything Yu Hakusho is the series, and then you get the movie. Yeah, I'm looking on my anime list of everything. It says the 93 movie, which is this movie here. Came out in 1993. It's something about the gold something. I think the gold something. Angel, devilish accent. I'm trying to read it. Spirit, unfortunately. Book of Enmar. The Golden Seal of a King. Yeah, there you go. So that's part of this. This is the most recent release out of all of these, by the way. And then you got the movie, Poltergeist Report, 1994. Pretty happy to get this. I think I got it for like less than a tenner, which is brilliant. There's also another version, like front cover. I think it has the same. Everything on the back, I believe, is the same. It's just the front cover's different. And then you've got the 2 shots, which are part of this box set here. It says 2 episodes, 15 minutes. And then there's something else. Yu Yu Hakusho, 21 minutes long. It says opening and ending encyclopedia. A special that acts as an epilogue to Yu Yu Hakusho with the opening and ending credits from the anime. Probably part of this then. Movie, OVA. So what's it called? Encyclopedia. So there we go. Yu Yu Hakusho open and ending encyclopedia. So yes, I have that as well. And yeah, that is everything Yu Yu Hakusho animated, which is really cool. I also believe Aizo Hakusho has this scene where they're all sitting in like a cell or something, and then this cat girl starts interviewing them all, and they're like menacing and angry. That's only part of the Aizo Hakusho. But yeah, that's everything. And this is an unboxing, so I might as well unbox this for you. Let me take this off. There you go. It's tatty as it's not brand new, but for the price I paid, I'm not really complaining. Yep, here's everything. There are steelbooks as well, but I thought just getting the whole series, and also you get these 2 shots and audio nothing. I don't think the steelbooks have that. It's just not part of the 30th anniversary. But yeah, that's everything. It's a 15 uncut. Everything's uncut and uncensored, which is great. And show you the box art real quick. Let's take these Blu-ray discs out. The front, really cool. Let's see the way it shines, just like the American version. Has a nice shiny glisten. It's sort of 3D, as it feels like it's popping out, which is really cool. Same as the American box, I believe. The top looks really cool. A little bit of a bump there. It's not horrific, but I mean, I paid less than £25 for this, so it really isn't too bad. I could sort of zoom in. Yeah, for the price I paid, I wasn't ready to pay full price for this show. But I mean, you can forgive that for like £25. How much I paid for this? At the bottom, really cool artwork at the back. Like I said, I did use vouchers to get this. The CX selling it for £45 was really cool as well. Anyway, we're going to storm through this. The actual discs on this do not look very cool. They are very repeated. Maybe to save a bit of money. I don't know how they're going to save money, but all the discs are the same. Episodes 1 to 10. 11 to 20. It says 10 episodes in each one. And then this is special features. Cool. And then that's the slave. And it shows you all the special features. Yep. Second one. And then the third one. Loads of extras on this one. Again, just repeated artwork, which kind of sucks, but hey ho. Could have had different images of him posing, couldn't you? But never mind. I think that's what the original volumes looked like when you bought the DVDs. Yep, and then the OVAs. Don't know who that geezer is, but I know he used to be a wolf or something. Yeah. Don't know why this geezer's on the front cover again. Wasn't he a part of this front cover? But yeah, these are discs. You don't get any art, a booklet or art cards, which is annoying. For the price that you would pay for this, you would expect something with it, but nope. They're not going to give you that. Oh shit, scared the shit out of me. My disc just went back in the Blu-ray player. Or the actual tray just went back in. It does it after a while. Overall, really cool. And then we might as well just unbox it in like release order. So the movie came after. This is inside. Disc 1, Disc 2. Here's the characters. Yeah. Everything that's in this DVD. Yeah. Comes with a sleeve as well, which is cool. I remember trying to buy what's that film, Tokyo Godfathers. I bought it 3 times on Amazon, never got a sleeve of it once. And to this day I still don't, which is annoying. But yeah. And now I have to pause the video because I haven't actually unsealed this, so I'm going to do that now. Before I do, it's come from America, so you usually get stuff like that. That was very irritating. I actually had to peel that off as well. I was wondering why the thing wouldn't open up. Come on. Let's go. Oh, I have to do it here as well. Brilliant. What Einstein thought was a good idea to take both the top and the bottom, I don't know. There we go. We got there in the end. Let's have a look at his disc, as it hasn't been opened in many, many years. Yeah. So, yeah. Now this was released by licensing company, which I'm pretty darn sure on around today, but maybe they are. US Manga Corps, aka Central Park Media. It's everything on the back. A completely new dub, as far as I know. I've seen you can actually watch it on YouTube, but to have it in my collection is really cool. And yes, that is everything. All 4 seasons in the box, along with the OVA. The little thing that comes with it. The film, and the other film, and yes. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I don't know what I'm going to unbox next, because there is nothing. But when I do, I'll be sure to upload it for you. And yeah, we were talking about Hunter x Hunter. The only way I'd ever unbox it on his channel is if they bought a complete box set, you know. But they're not going to, because that show's been on hiatus for a very long time. And yeah, it's going to be a long time until we get a Blu-ray of that. Because he's only just started actually working on the manga again, isn't he? So he's actually, I think, making panels as we speak. Right now, as I'm speaking, he's posting on Twitter. But let's just hope it doesn't end up like a mess like Yu Hakusho's ending did. I've heard like Penguin Zero, aka Moist Critical, talk about how awful ending Yu Hakusho was. And apparently anime ending is better, even though it's not as good. But even though it's not that good, apparently it's better than the manga's ending. But I think one of these, the Eyes of Hakusho, one of the shots or whatever, actually adapts the manga's original ending. I think it does. I think that one of the OVAs is in fact the ending of the manga. I could be wrong. But yes. I hope to see you all in the next unboxing, whatever that may be. And I'll only unbox Hunter x Hunter if they bring out like a complete box set later. I'm watching that as well. I'm like 2 episodes into that. I haven't watched that in like over a week. But yeah, I'll continue to watch Yu Hakusho. I'm watching it dubbed, of course, because the dub cast is great. Really funny. And yeah, I believe there was an Animax dub that was only released in Asia. If anyone can like send me a link in the comments, like a YouTube link, please, of like that dub, so I can actually hear what it sounded like, please let me know. But yeah, I hope to see you on the next video. The Flying Lucha. Bye bye.